Hey everyone, Paul and Sam, welcome to the At the Bench update. So, what have I been up to? Well, the usual, modelling. Lots of cars as always, as you'll see in a minute. I finished a bike at last after a modelling block of, a couple of years. I know I did the big Africa Twin, as you can see behind me just there. But the Tamra Scale bikes have been a real, mental block over. So, I've tried to start a few. I think I've tried to start about 3. They've all ended up back in the box. And finally picked one, the Konica Minolta RC211. Beautiful bike, quite a rare kit as well, quite hard to find. And finished it. Absolutely beautiful kit. It turned out well, quite happy with it. Like I say, you'll see it in a minute. And hopefully that's got me through that bit of a block. Finished several cars since the last bench update. I think we've got a Sierra Sapphire Cosworth. We've got a NASCAR, the Astra V8, and I've started on the Subaru, which you'll see in a minute as well. And yeah, having fun as always. Amount of notice behind me's changed a little bit. My bikes are there now because the cars have taken over up there and down here. And for the first time ever in here, I have no aircraft kits out on, where you can see them. I've put them away in the cupboards. They're upstairs in the house, a few of the bigger ones. And I've tried over the past year now to really enjoy the aircraft again. And I do enjoy building them. But I enjoy building the bikes, the cars, and probably the bikes more so now as well. I've built a lot of aircraft over the years. I've already been building aircraft for about 7-8 years. I've built quite a few over the years. I'm happy how I build them. I do have fun. I finished a Raiden a month or so, a couple of months back. Lovely kit, went together well, turned out quite nice, wasn't bad at all. Started the Ducati made P47, got the fuselage together, the wings together, and then it stayed in the box for over a month now. I think as it was in the last bench update at the beginning of April, it's exactly the same now. I just haven't picked it up. And it's not that I don't want to work on them. I've not lost really my mojo on them. This is the thing I was thinking. It's just I prefer working on the cars and bikes. I really do. When I come in here, they're what I want to work on, they're what I enjoy. It's a fast turnaround. There's nothing better for your mojo than finishing models. I'm finishing a model every week. And it's great. And I'm just enjoying them so much that I don't want to work on anything else. It's that bad, and I was saying this last night to the guys in the hangout. I've got a 16 scale Panzer 2 Lukes I bought a while back. I can't remember the name of the company. I forget. I've got more drive to start that than working on aircraft. And like I say, I don't think I've lost my mojo on them. I really don't want to sell them all, but I'm the kind of person, I'm quite strange. If I'm not going to use something, I'll get rid of it. It's just the way I am. And if I have it lying around, it'll annoy me. I did it with armour about 3 years ago. I had a lot of armour kits, and I just got rid of them all one week. I never looked back, never missed building them. I know I bought one a few weeks back or months back, and I probably will build that 16 scale. It's a tank I like, and it'll be interesting. But right now, I've just got no drive to build aircraft at all. So everything's away. They're out of sight. I hope they're out of sight, out of mind. As you see, my bikes are up there. My two 12 scale F1 cars, my McLaren MP46 and Tyrrell 6-wheeler are up there. The rally cars were originally down there in a little cubby hole, if you remember. Too many of those now, so they're up there. They run round. Touring cars are under there. And yeah, I got a good stash. I got loads of kits to be getting on with. I got my good buddy Sam. Me and Sam build our kits together. We try and pick a subject and build the same one, often the same livery scheme. And we have great fun. I know it keeps Sam building, keeps me building. And as I said the other day, I said it to Hannah, my girlfriend, it's the most I've enjoyed model making ever. It really is. I'm eager to get out here. I'm eager to finish. I'm eager to do stuff. There's not many days where I'll come in and do nothing. Quite often in the past, you don't feel like building. I do Google Hangouts every day, which is online. It's like the live show, but it's private, and you can talk about what you want, basically. And we do those every day, and I'll quite happily come in, sit, do nothing, and just chat with the guys. It's not like that really anymore. I'm always constantly doing something. With the cars, I've got a really good regime. done. Body out the way, painted, decaled, cleared. Once that's done, I'll start on the running gear, the interior, while the 2K is curing, and I can turn around the car easily in a week, easily. And so not about finish, I don't think. Not great. I could probably improve if I tried, and now I'm focusing on them. Maybe I should. But yeah, it's just one of those things. I don't really want to get rid of the aircraft, but I am quite impulsive. I think that's the word I'm looking for. And I will literally decide to buy something or to get rid of. And yeah, I'm going to play that one by ear. I've got some massive kits that are probably going to go. But for now, I don't want to give up on them. I really don't, because I do enjoy building aircraft. But I've built a lot over the years, and yeah, I just want to have a break for a bit. So that's what I'm going to do. And the reason I'm telling you guys is because I quite often get asked when I'm going to build such and such, when am I going to do this, and I'm not for now. I'm going to concentrate on cars and bikes, and hopefully get some of those wonderful bike kits I've got behind me there built, because I've got some really nice kits. And I've got a pretty epic car stash now as well. Literally, I can build multiples of the same car 5-6 times over with the decal schemes now I've got. So I've set for quite some time with this. And that's it. So yeah, there's definitely more of an influx of cars and bikes lately on ISM Facebook. So it's good to see other people sharing their work and or trying them as well. If you've not tried one, they're worth trying. It can be a little bit frustrating until you get everything the way you want to do it. The main frustration for me was the clear coat. I had several problems, and it made me quit doing them several times. I started using the 2K clear, which is alright, it does work. But I found new stuff recommended to me by my buddy Adam, and it's the MIPA, or MIPA, however you want to say it. I think it's Italian. It's a very, very high quality 2K clear, and you'll see it on the Subaru in a minute, straight out the gun, just how it is. And hopefully I can improve on it as I get used to using it. So there we are. As I say, the Google Hangouts, as always, they're mad busy, absolutely epically busy. I've got its own dedicated modelling hangout group page, so if you search for that on YouTube, I'll put the link in the description down below. They're great, having great fun, great group of guys, we have a good laugh. We're pretty brutal to each other, but we do have a good laugh. The banter flows pretty well. Very good friends though. Obviously the live The Bench Friday night show, brilliant. Going from having a live show every week to alternating week to week from a proper live show to a build night, and that's proven popular as well. And although some people seem to say we only get viewers because of the prizes, we have no prize on these nights, and we're still getting over 150 viewers. So it just goes to show you, not everybody is like that. So yeah, for those things, people only watch us for the prizes. They don't. They come to watch us because we have fun, and that's that. Because it's one Christmas we always get. They're only there for the prizes. Don't know. A few are, and that's always going to be the way. But the majority come because they're winning, and that's brilliant. So yeah, they're going well. Forum and Facebook page going well as always. The channel, I want to try and do more of these updates. I'm doing one a month at the minute, and I don't think it's enough for me. I like to do these. I like to waffle. I've been waffling for 8 minutes now. I do apologise. Probably about 20 of you, well, more than 20. Probably half of you are buggered off by now. But yeah, they're good fun. I want to do them more often, so hopefully we can. So yeah, we're going to do a quick look at what I've been working on. And yeah, so let's head on over and have a look. Right, okay, before we look at the finished ones, which are on a turntable-y thingy, I'll show you what I'm currently working on. So, like I said, the P47 I was working on, it's away. It's back in its box. I hopefully will return to it someday, fingers crossed, we will see. But until then, I'm going to do what I enjoy the most, which is working on cars and hopefully bikes as well. So what I've been working on at the minute is Tamra's 24 scale 2002 Impreza World Rally Championship car. Now this is Makinen's car, obviously. It says Makinen on the back window. Lovely looking car, but I've gone for a slightly different scheme. I've gone for the 2003 Lebanon scheme. So there we go, this is all decaled up, Marlboro. To see a Marlboro red scheme on a Subaru, it looks absolutely mental, because you normally see them on the Evolutions from Lancer, Mitsubishi, but really, really nice scheme. Lovely decals from Studio 27, cartograph decals, they went down without a single bother at all. And yeah, absolutely lovely. So this is primed in UMP yellow primer. The gel primer is absolutely superb for red. It makes the red pop just instantly. You need very little red for coverage, and it just looks great. Then it's TS8 Tamiya, which was decanted and airbrushed on. Obviously we decaled it, and then it was hit with the MIPA 2K clear, this stuff. And this 2K is absolutely lovely. This was done unthinned. I've got a little bit of orange peel. I don't know if it'll show on camera. And a little bit of crap stuck there. So it is going to need a little bit of taking back. I've got the new Novus polishers, which I'll grab and show you. This is just one of the 3. We only need 2. I've been using the Tamiya compounds for a long time. These have been recommended for ages. I know Will Patterson uses them, and he raves about them, and a few of the other guys do as well. So I bought these, and wow, they're a lot better than the Tamiya stuff, really is. So this will be flatted back with, I don't know, 12 or 8,000 micro mesh, and then given a polish up. But yeah, I think of a thin 2K, it's going to be better. I know my buddy Carlos, who I thank for telling me I had the wrong hardener, other than the one I got recommended to buy by the manufacturer, well, the supplier. And he's been thinning it 15 to 20%, and it's been getting a lot better. So that's coming out well. But out the gun, sorry about finish it all, but there is some orange peel there that I will get rid of. But lovely scheme, really is nice. We've got the spoiler there as well, the Marlboro sponsored spoiler. The rims are there, slightly different rims to 2002 car. These are the rims off the 1999 Scooby-Doo. So painted white, so going to be a nice striking scheme. Hard to figure out the interior because there's no real pics of it. It's quite an obscure car. There's probably half a dozen or so pictures of this car from the outside. So I've gone with white under chassis, white interior, white roll cage. Another roll cage is white because I can see it on the pictures. So that's that done. Everything else, all the running gear, the interior, it's all on my spray booth. It's all primed, ready for base coating after I've done this video. I'm going to go with red seats just for something a little bit different. And harness colour, whatever I can think of, maybe black to go on the red, obviously. So yeah, that's going to look well. So yeah, interesting looking car, that's for sure. It's going to look rather pretty. Bikes. Now, this is where I'm going to start next. This is Tamiya's 12 scale Ducati Desmosedici. It's a Marlboro liveried one. It's not on there, but I do have the decal inside. I started this ages ago, and I've tried to pick it up twice since. As you can see, we are part started, and I failed each time just because I was lacking mojo. I think the confliction between the modelling of aircraft and what have you has kind of been messing with my head a little bit, and I think doing what I've done is going to clear the way. And at the end of the day, it's about enjoyment, and I hope to enjoy it again. So what have we done so far? Well, the frame's been all glued together, painted in Ducati, oh, what's the red colour? I can't remember, it's over there. And that's ready to go. A little bit of gloss on there, a little bit of 1K on. Don't want a real high shine, but it's enough. In here, we've got the engine built up. It's been base coloured in, I'm going to guess by the look of that paint, that's AK Extreme. No idea the colour because it was done such a long time ago. So they're in there, all my screws are in there. We've got the main tank is there. It's been mostly filled. There's a little bit of Seagull on top. There was a little bit of bits and bobs that needed looking at, but that's not bad. We've got the swing arms done, ready to be painted. Oh god! Now this, I have the Studio 27. There it is. The pre-cut and pre-marked out carbon. This stuff is shite. That's how I'm going to describe it. It's a big sheet on the back as well. It just wouldn't lay down for me. It just wouldn't conform whatsoever. So I believe a lot of people use these as templates, and that's what I'm going to do on this. Part of the reason why I kind of gave up on it as well. So that needs a carbon part. I can't remember what it is now. Is it round? I think it's, I can't remember where it goes. Anyway, that needs carbon on it. We've got rear upper swing arm fairing, which is needing a bit of filler, but I think the seat sits there, so we're alright. Again, there is a rear part which sits on there. So yeah, for the most part, it's getting there. Bit of work done. Exhausts are in. Don't have been sanded. No, they haven't. But they're glued together. Lower fairing's been glued together. Little tip as well. If these need polishing or what have you, when you glue them, Tamiya extra thin works well. Stuff like this, anything with mecking works a lot better. The RC211 you'll see in a minute, I didn't have to put any filler on it anywhere that I really remember. But when you do this, run a little bit of CA glue in the inside, because I've had issues before where I've been polishing, sanding, etc., and literally that's folded back in half. So a little bit of CA glue, especially on the front arch, works wonders. It really does. So yeah, I made a good start on this. It's getting there. Aftermarket, we've not really got all that much for this one. The carbon decals, which are shite, it's not going to count them. We've got the fork set. These are rather worthy addition. Not as much as the black, but the anodized gold colour definitely, but they still look good. You get the pre-coloured rear spring, which saves a little bit of time. We've got the Marlboro actual mist and sponsorship decals there from Renaissance. They'll be lovely decals, they always are. We've got the kit decals. Not sure which rider's bike I'm doing yet. And I can't remember the riders on this, because I've been out the loop on MotoGP for quite some time, because I refuse to pay extortionate money to watch it. So I've not watched it for about 20 years. I can't remember, is it Troy Bayliss? I'm going to make a fool of myself there, mate. Let's have a look, give me a second. Yeah, Troy Bayliss, I thought it was. So Troy Bayliss is number 12, and Caparossi, it'll be Caparassi's bike will do, number 65. So yeah, it's a good looking bike. I've got the zero paint colour for it. Like I say, we've got the proper sponsorship decals, we've got the fork set, we're part started, so that's a good thing to, you know, always good to finish off a part started kit. I hate having them part started. I'd rather sell them than have them sitting in the stash. Now what I have got, and if you're looking at Safini's, I think I've shown them before, is the pit lane walkthrough books. These absolutely superb. It literally is for the specific year 2004. There's 2003 to 2007, is it? It's about 5 books in the library. I've got all of them, and they are absolutely superb. References, there's the bike I'm doing. So Caparassi's and Bayliss's there, absolutely stunning. You can see it was proper livery on there as well. Obviously illegal to show tobacco or alcohol sponsorship nowadays, so they are obscured from the kit. So as you can see, there's the bike itself, sorry about that, up close and personal, as you can see. So they are fantastic references for every single aspect of the build, and there you go. There's the proper bike. There's Troy Bayliss's. We've got Caparassi's, or we're just showing the one. Let's have a look. No, they're just showing Troy's. So there you go. We've got left-right profile. Gorgeous looking bike. Really is beautiful. And then there she is with her fairings off. Carbon at the top. Can't remember which bit it was. So there you go. You've got multiple types of carbon there. So luckily I've got them now. I didn't have them before, but I do now. And yeah, it's going to be an interesting bike. But these books, they're not cheap. You're looking 35, 40 quid a pop. But wow. And they literally go through all the bikes from that season. ZXRR, absolutely love ZXRRs. Stunning bike, absolutely beautiful. And yeah, as a MotoGP builder, they are an invaluable reference. So you can find and get them. I know Hero had them in stock a while back. I think they went out of stock. You can get them from Japan, but they are costly, very, very costly. So there we go. Let's go and have a look at the finished few models we've done recently, and then we'll head back to me talking more crap. Okay, so the Tamra Scale Konica Minolta RC211. This is the 06 machine. Absolutely lovely kit. Went together, no real dramas. If you're a bike builder, you'll be glad to hear these have got a single piece tank. There's no filling required on the tank. There is on the undercowl fairing and the rear section as well, but it's not too hard to deal with at all. A little bit laggy on my screen. I don't know if it's just because I'm editing at the minute, but if it's a bit laggy, I do apologise. I don't know what's happened there. But yeah, a lovely kit. It was primed in UMP white primer, then in decanted TS45 pearl white, which is the same colour as Africa Twin. The blue on the wheels is TS44, again decanted and sprayed. The cartograph decals in the kit, they went down absolutely fantastic, really, really nice. And we clear coated it in the MIPA 2K clear. It's going to go polish up with a Novus polish. And yeah, it's come out really well. Good looking bike, it really is. Striking blue on white, and very, very nice. I've added some carbon bits and bobs here and there. Slightly the wrong carbon, but it looks alright. Metalwork, all done with Mr. Hobby Super Metallics and Extreme Metals from AK. Lovely, really nice. And a few parts here and there have been given a wash like the chain. If you want to see more pictures, go to my Paul-ISM Facebook page. There's more pictures on there. You can see it a little bit closer detail. And lovely kit out of the box, by the carbon and the fork set. I did buy some other bits to add, but decided to do it out of the box, just to make sure that I got it finished. But really nice. The forks are a worthy addition, as is adding some of the carbon as well. Really good stuff, and it's a beautiful looking bike. It really is. Very, very striking scheme. I'm very happy how it turned out. I really am. So good to get another bike under the belt, and here's to the next, the Ducati. So hopefully that'll turn out as nice as this one. Okay, so now we've got the Tamiya 24 scale Opel Astra V8 DTM machine. Again, lovely kit, unusual car, lovely colour. The gull wing doors do work. Mine are glued shut because they're a pain in the backside. I'll never open them. I don't like gimmicks like that. So mine are glued shut, but they can work in real life, should you wish. Nice kit. Can't have any issues at all. A little bit of bleed through the orange through the white decals. But other than that, really great. Primed in UMP Gel Primer, again the yellow primer. TS31, decanted and airbrushed. And again, clear coats in that MIPA 2K, compounded with the Novus and a bit of Tamiya wax at the end. TS17 on the wheels. And the TS29, I think, is semi-gloss black on the rear spoiler. Nice kit, turned out well. Good little buddy build with my mate Sam, although we did have an issue with his decals, which was a bit of a shame. But yeah, come out really well. Good kit. Okay, onto the Renaissance 24 scale Sierra Sapphire RS Cosworth and the Mobile One Autoglass scheme. Absolutely beautiful car, one of my favourites, truly iconic for me. And yeah, nice kit, full resin kit, multimedia kit. No real issues I can think of. A little bit daunting. It's my first proper 24 scale resin kit I've attempted, and yeah, it turned out well. Very happy with the result. Really nice. This was primed in UMP white primer, then sprayed in Tamiya TS26. The blue, I cannot remember what it was. I've got a feeling I can't remember. I actually can't remember what blue I used. I had to use several different colour swatches to pick it, and I completely forgot what it was. But anyway, it's come out well, like I say, for a resin kit. Bit daunting. Decals went down great. It's 2K'd in the 2K this one because it was an older one I did. But it turned out well. Very happy with it. I'm a massive 80s, 90s Ford fan. And yeah, it's another one to collection. And very, very happy to finally build it. Absolutely lovely kit and turned out really well. So another iconic kit. Not cheap, about £130 odd, but for a resin kit it was good quality and I can't report any issues at all. Now for my NASCAR build. This wasn't the kit I originally wanted to do. That one went a little bit foobar. The decals decided to not play ball, so James helped me pick this one. He likes Scooby-Doo. Row. And yeah, he helped me pick this one. So this has been sprayed in Klaus green. It's a tractor colour. It was the closest colour I could find. It's a zero paint colour. Decals run okay. These are not great kits. The decals are, I'm going to be honest, shite. The kits are shite. They are rubbish. But they look good, they're interesting, and they're different as well. So James loves these. I've got a Hot Wheels one. He loves Hot Wheels cars. Like I say, he loves Scooby-Doo. And I've got a few more of these interesting decal schemes. 2K cleared in the MIPA again, and Novus polished as well. Come out quite well. Like I said, the decals are a bit of a nightmare. Don't use microset, just use a sole once you've got them laid down. They don't seem to like microset. But there you go. Okay, there you go. Busy month. Quite a lot done. And hopefully that'll continue for the foreseeable future. Also managed to get out with the RC boats with James and Hannah, which is great. He got his own, well, it's big boats, I say little, off his granddad at Christmas. So we took that out for its first proper run. He had good fun with that. Mine got a good little airing out there as well. And I hope we get out with the RC buggy one day next week as well. Because Sam, the man, went and bought him a little RC, well, tracked vehicle, so hopefully you can have some fun with that. I do have a very quick video of the boats. If you want to watch it, they're here. If you don't, just skip forward. It's only a couple of minutes long, but there you go. You can have a look and watch it. There we are. Good fun. Nice to get out. Something different as well. Two separate hobbies that interfere with each other, so they don't clash, which is what I like. And yeah, we have good fun, and they're good fun to play with. Big kids' toys, that's for sure. So there you go. Thanks for watching today. Sorry if I waffled on too long. Bit of information to get through. Hopefully, we'll get more of these out a bit more regular. Hoping at least every other week. And yeah, we'll keep the bench updates flowing. And yeah, if you want to leave a comment, please leave a comment. I read them all. They literally, everyone comes through to my phone, and I do read them all. I often forget to respond or give you a thumbs up, but trust me, I read every single comment. Give us a thumbs up, thumbs down. Let us, like, if you'd like to see something else on here, let us know. Or anything you don't like, please let me know. If you give us a thumbs down, let me know why. We'll try and improve it. Unless you're just doing it for the sake of it, then I don't really care. And yeah, as always, check out the Facebook page and the forum, Tamra Scale Modeler. Both free, both well run, well admined, no idiots, there's no spamming, there's no unwanted critique given. If you want criticism or advice, you've just got to ask, but nobody will criticise your work without your approval. Obviously, we've got the Live at the Bench show every Friday night at 7:30 UK, 8:30 Europe, 1:30 Central US. And UMPRetail.com, Annalise Business, www.umpretail.com. Heading over there, have a look at all our products we've got for sale. Loads of good stuff on there that'll keep you busy and entertained. Kits, primers, thinners, cleaners, washes, sanders, all sorts on there. Go and have a look as well. And don't forget the Facebook groups. You've got Paul ISM, Paul-ISM. That's my own personal modelling page. You've got the Live at the Bench page, which is for the live show. And the Modelling Hangout group as well, which is for the Hangout links. You've got to be a member of that group to join the Hangouts. You need a webcam and mic, good sense of humour. Come and join us. They're on through the afternoon, mid-afternoon through the day, from 12 onwards, and then from 6, 7 onwards of a night till 2, 3 a.m. in the morning sometimes. They do go on quite late sometimes. Feel free, come in, don't be intimidated, come and say hello. We are a friendly bunch, regardless of rumours. Come and say hello, and join in with the fun. You will have a good laugh. You'll be some modelling with some other modellers, and it's good fun. And there we go. Sorry for waffling on, but I do. So there you go. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Hope it won't be too long. And see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.